Good morning, Internet. Deep Learning Super Sampling number 5 is out, and
What?
it makes things look prettier, I guess. I guess. And also, um, on PS5, they also got the new AI PlayStation Spectral. What are they calling it? Super Resolution number 2. That update came out for PS5 Pro. So now games look prettier. So that means this also looks prettier. I guess. Can you tell the difference? I
Hey,
cannot at all. I can't at all. But hopefully you can. Mystic made a video.
hypothetical intro for second channel.
Yay!
We are bluifying my house today.
I like watching my girlfriend bluify her house.
Yay.
Yay. So anyways, it's time. It's time.
What?
Time for Minecraft.
Oh.
Do you know why flamingos only lift up one leg?
No.
Because if they lift up both legs, they would just fall down.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the Forest Falcai joke. Oh, Water Sheep has disappeared. And now villagers are trapped again.
Well, can you fix that? I'm bluifying my house right now. I can't.
I'll put a new Water Sheep there when I have a name tag to spare. Oh, you're doing a good job. Oh, this is very blue. Oh, you added a blue floor.
Yep.
Oh. Well, now everything is one block too low. I think.
Oh, it is?
Well, at least on the first floor. So, instead of putting wood on top of the dirt, we can just lower it.
Okay.
So I'll do that for you.
I was gonna say, can you help me?
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
People of Earth, I have returned.
To reclaim my
Fine.
rightful place as ruler of this world, all will obey Santa in this new world order. Oh yeah, rejoice, brothers.
Is my microphone working this time? Okay. During the last art school session, my mic was acting up and I had to use my stupid built-in laptop mic, which sucks.
Oh, no.
Oof.
So sorry.
It's fine. It worked out.
Yay.
It's okay.
How is your voice?
It's fine.
That's good.
Probably.
Probably.
You know what? Now I'm not sure.
How far did you get?
I really just had, like, the very end and the space battle.
Okay.
And should be it.
Sweet.
Because I forgot about the space battle. I was gonna do it, and I forgot.
That's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Oh, okay.
Not okay.
Not okay.
Good job. Gotta get my shit set up.
Yay.
Bryce is helping me with my house because the bottom was apparently one block too low.
Oh no.
No, one block too
So-
high.
Oh, one block too high.
You're one block too high.
I know.
He really is, actually.
Ah,
You're taking a suspiciously long time to load, YouTube.
did
What AI
Defendo
shit are you
make
pulling
it
this
lower?
time? I don't, not if I can remember.
The nether trees?
Oh. I think I did.
Yay. Only the blue ones, but that's okay.
Oh, I probably forgot to do the red ones. No, I think I did the blue ones and I got distracted.
Okay.
Not okay. Gibberish for a description.
I'm wondering, should I make stairs out of the warped planks, or...
I thought you already did.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
What's something really stupid I have?
I don't know how to solve this problem, but it's okay, I'll figure it out.
Why do I have a picture of the Spanish flag?
Why not?
Very true. Okay, that's fine. CapCut, why are you still open? You're probably lagging my whole computer.
Oh no.
It's fine, I killed it.
How is editing the Zoom boards going?
I'd say it's going pretty well. I just have to have my brain let me record the videos. I want to, I'm trying to, but it's annoying.
I gotcha.
I was going to do the impression one tonight, but yeah, I'm tired because I was in the car for like 2 hours, just yelling, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm joining. Yeah. Okay. Server region, California, USA.
Flamco joined the realm. Wow.
Wow.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Okay.
Not okay.
Okay.
Can't find any coal for your torches. I can't. Okay.
Your
The
cat
sky
fell.
looks. Yeah.
What?
Your cat fell.
You clearly don't know the difference between a cat and a dog.
Oh. Your dog fell.
I was like, first of all, that ain't a cat.
Then I don't care.
Oh, it's just a cat.
Yeah, it's just a cat.
Oh.
Oh well, that's for the best. Not the point.
You cared if it was Crash.
Well, yeah, because.
Wait,
that
Crash isn't a
matters to
cat?
you.
Crash was a cat.
No, I was saying, because he was saying that he doesn't care because it was a dog and not a cat. And I was like, but you cared when it was Crash.
Mm-hmm.
Crash is important. Crash is different from the rest. Okay, start streaming. Introduction.
I feel like this looks really bad, but it's fine.
Well, you're gonna replace it. It's okay.
The sky looks sketchy, but that's okay. The flamingo's neck is going to go to the left, and then it's gonna go up, and then it's gonna go down, and I haven't decided what goes after that. But man, is it gonna do something. Do I have wool? I do, but not enough.
Is it going up to build height and then back down?
That would take an annoying amount of wool, but it would be funny.
Yay!
Okay, it stops curving and then it just goes straight up.
Yep, just straight up. And then it curves to the top, comes all the way back down, and it has one giant eye, like Kevin from Up. And it just stares at you looking up at it.
It's just standing there, menacingly.
It's standing at you.
It's...
Flango, do you like my thumbnail?
It's a great thumbnail.
Thank you.
Wonder who drew it.
Yay! You did.
I did?
You're the best Zimmerist.
I spent a long time on that wad of noodles, only for it to be in overscan because of the new script.
Oh no. Not overscan.
Yeah, the new script came and knocked ours into overscan. So it's not canon.
True.
Very sad.
If you get kicked into overscan, what's the point of living anymore?
It's like falling into the void in the end.
Oh, yeah. That's rough.
You need to add a floor to overscan.
That's what we're doing. that's all of Invader Zim remastered. That's the whole point.
That's yeah. We all ganged up on overscan.
Yes. Indubitably.
Someone had to do it.
Hey! Overscan! I don't like you!
Hey,
Can't make it
overscan, where do I have to
like it.
shoot you to kill you?
For real.
I
In
bet-
Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
I bet you a Culver's burger that your 3D TV has overscan on right now.
Oh no! I'll try watching Nightmare Begins on it, and if the crowd doesn't cut off the bottom of the screen, I'll know.
You can test it by... do you have any Pixar movies on DVD or Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Which ones?
I think I have both The Incredibles, I have Ratatouille, I have,
Throw in
I
Ratatouille,
forgot.
and then all Pixar movies do this. It's like the greatest thing that they have on their DVDs. It is I think it's called like Home Theater Optimizer or Maximizer or something like that. And it's a setting in the disc that tests your TV for overscan.
Oh.
And so you go to this thing, it tests your TV and surround sound for a lot of different things, but one of them is overscan. So it'll show like, hey, the next screen, you're going to see 3 yellow lines that go across your screen. If you only see 2 of them, that means your TV has overscan turned on. You need to turn it the fuck off. Because Pixar cares about overscan. And they know that TVs are set to on by default. And people don't even know what overscan is. So they don't even bother to turn it off because they don't know there's anything wrong with their TV. And why should there be? Why the fuck is it on by default?
Yeah, what? Why? Why can you toggle it? Why would you want it?
I don't know. That means that everything you've ever watched on your screen isn't actually 1080p.
Oh,
Because
gross.
it was on overscan the whole time. It's a slightly lower quality version of whatever you were watching this whole time. You never watched HD on that TV. I'm willing to bet you that overscan is on that TV right now because you guys never turned it on.
Oh no. Oh no.
Now, if you accept this bet, and it's on,
I'm all in.
then you owe me a Culver's burger. If it's off, I will buy you a Culver's burger.
I get the fried shrimp at Culver's, damn it.
Oh, okay. Then we'll do that. I'll get you fried shrimp.
Yay.
I didn't know they had that at Culver's, but I guess that's a Florida thing.
It might be a Florida thing, I don't know.
They
know a
didn't
flamingo
have that
lives
in
nearby.
Wisconsin. Or Chicago.
That does not sound like a Wisconsin thing, or a Chicago thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Wisconsin's probably-
when did we go to the Culvers in Wisconsin?
Culver's
Wisconsin
is
probably has, like...
It's a Wisconsin restaurant that migrated into other states, so I kind of think of it as the Culver's restaurant. Also, those cheese curds are very Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a habit of, like, when I have to repeatedly click something, I lift my mouse off the mouse pad, just hold it in my hand and click. I don't know why I do that.
Nice.
Why do I hear a witch? Oh yeah, this is a mob farm, I forgot.
Yeah. I was supposed to call the tallest for him. He in trouble. Woo!
Call his
Becca Doomer
leaders?
says
Can I watch?
this thumbnail.
That thumbnail.
This thumbnail. Thank you. That was almost entirely Flamingo. I did the cheap ass part of it.
Sarah, no!
Sarah.
We talked about this!
Oh, you spawned by my house, I think. Yep.
Yep.
I need to dump a bucket of water that I can jump in, because I'm gonna build this tall ass neck.
I thought, do you not have feather falling?
I thought I did, but apparently I didn't.
Maybe I didn't give you it in this realm, because I was thinking...
No, you gave it to me in port.
Okay, yeah. Because I'm like, when are you ever going to fall off of something here? Well, now we know.
Me being stupid, trying to fucking fix my house.
Don't call yourself stupid.
No.
We don't like that.
It's a lie. You are covered in lies.
We're covered in lies. Human dib? No, what is it? Filthy dib?
I forget too, that's why I didn't say the other part.
You're covered in
Anyhow,
lies.
I didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything.
Clever! Well, Emily definitely
Someone needs to
knows.
kill in Minecraft.
Probably. Actually, I'm not even
Yep.
sure if Emily knows.
Jonah doesn't remember his own show. Why would Emily?
Did you see her first version where she mispronounced Punchi?
No. How'd she? Oh no. How'd she
Okay.
mispronounce it?
It was horrible. It was so bad. I'm
Oh
like,
no!
I'm gonna need you to redo it because it's so bad that people are gonna call you a fake fan. And she's like, "Oh God, okay." Yeah, she said Invader Ponchi.
Oh no!
And I'm like, ain't no way, ain't no way Soapy Waffles is pronounced
Invader Poncho.
Yeah, ain't no way. Like, you gotta fix that.
Invader Disney Poncho.
This skeleton is a poncho one right now.
It doesn't deserve it.
I might need one of you to help again.
Not in the
Are
best
you in a
place to
safe-
do that right now.
You're not? Okay, I will come.
I am high up. And I'm soon to be even higher up.
So,
Okay.
what did your parents say about July? I mean,
June.
I thought it was June.
June.
We still haven't gotten to have like an actual conversation, but they know I'm gonna be annoying about it.
Okay.
I'm like, look man, this shit isn't happening again. If I don't go, I might be crushed forever.
Yeah.
I'm insanely nervous.
So I know what you think it is. It's not quite what you think it is, but it is so close to that you might as well treat it as such, if that makes sense.
I see.
So basically, yeah. Sarah, what do you need help with?
I just feel like I don't know.
I
Like
think you're
I'm gonna
doing a
need help
great
with
job. I think that you're making it bigger, and I think it's awesome. Or I think you're making it bigger. Oh, never mind, you're not. I think it looks great.
Okay.
What do you think you need help
I'm
with?
just trying to figure out like the roof for sure.
Why don't you just fill in what you have taken down so far, before you start removing more, and then take the rest down.
Okay.
Help a little bit. Do you want more warped stems?
Yeah.
Okay. I just dropped some for you.
Okay, I think I'm full right now, so I'll grab them in a minute.
Okay.
I didn't know you meant like right now. Megadomer says, I keep switching between Flamgo and this stream.
Yeah,
Megadomer, you should watch mine.
Yes. Watch.
No one interacts with me when I do Minecraft, and it's kind of sad. So.
We deserve Sarah.
Yes.
So, when you cut down the wood, or the warped stem, it don't grow back, right?
I
don't think it does.
Oh, oops. I don't think it does.
Okay. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. When you... Totally not even the question I was thinking of. When you cut it down, the leaves don't dissipate.
Oh, no.
I
You just live
Megadoomer.
with them.
So, we have to cut all those down. Oh, God.
Megadoomer said on my stream, I have committed spawn.
Okay.
Question for Flamgo, Megadoomer says.
Hi. That's a great question.
I wish I knew the answer.
And I do!
Let's just say there's a special something going on relating to the number 25.
25.
Yeah, like that. And nothing
It's even
else.
funnier than 24. Nothing else. Nope.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
What is the correct tool to get rid of all of the leaf things here?
I don't know.
Is it shears?
How come one time a Discord notification called you Flamgo for short or something like that, despite me never seeing that anywhere on your Discord profile?
It's not shears.
What?
Was it a hoe? It's probably a hoe, right?
You say the question again, I'm confused. Oh, okay.
Mine or
The answer...
the one that Megadoomer asked?
Yeah.
Oh. How come one time a Discord notification called you Flamgo PHLAMGO for short or something like that, despite me never seeing that anywhere on your Discord profile?
So you see, in English, you pronounce the two letters PH together as the letter F. The joke here is that it could still be pronounced with those two letters, and it'd be the same as spelled with an F.
Ah. The whole ordeal turned me into a hobo.
The whole ordeal turned me into a hobo. Word of advice, I don't want to become a hobo. Oh.
It is a hoe. Okay.
What happened?
The proper tool for these things is a hoe.
That's stupid.
What can we do?
Oh,
with
that's
them?
stupid.
The warped blocks? What do you
Warped,
do?
nether warped.
Warped blocks is how I'm building my house.
No, it's nether warped, but blue. It's not the planks.
Oh.
What you do with them is nothing. You can build with them if you want, but
Okay.
they're kind of useless.
Okay, well, Sarah wants some extra decorating blocks. There's way more of this than there is the actual wood. And then there's the glow.
That's annoying.
The glow, not glowstones.
Shroom light.
Yeah.
Shroom light. Yeah.
Megadoomer's so excited to come back in the server.
Yay!
And we're excited to
We miss
have
you,
back.
Megadoomer.
Yes. We miss you. Someone's got to do remastered.
I do remastered.
You do.
I do.
I do. Someone's got to do pilot remaster.
True. If I weren't so busy, I'd be doing more pilot remastered, but you know.
It's okay. You have
It's
a higher
lower in
calling.
priority. What?
You have a higher calling.
I'm gonna act like I know what that means. Yay.
It means, you know what? I'm going to Google exactly what that is supposed to mean.
Real? I say something without fully knowing what it means.
Higher calling. A higher calling is a profound sense of purpose, vocation, or moral duty that transcends ordinary career goals or personal ambition, often rooted in spiritual or deeply ethnic beliefs. It represents a dedicated life path focused on service, contribution, and alignment with a higher power or noble purpose, prioritizing it over personal gain. Yeah, so you have a higher calling.
That's very scientific.
Yeah, you have a higher calling to whatever the fuck else we need you to do.
The fucking Zim Awards.
Exactly. That is absolutely a higher calling.
Why do I have gold armor again? I forgot. But if I throw it away, I'm gonna remember immediately why I needed it, so I'm not gonna throw it away.
Nether transportation and not get
But
rid
I
of-
have 2 pieces of gold armor. You only need 1.
Okay, give one to Sarah.
Seraphy!
Hi. I'm at my house.
You should probably
where I
explain
guessed.
why
I
she needs it.
There are guys in the nether that hate you. And the
Yeah.
only way you'll get them to like you is gold. You gotta wear a piece of gold armor, and then they'll leave you alone.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so when you go
So,
in the
like,
Nether, just
yeah,
wear
before
something
you-
gold.
Yeah, before you go in the nether, wear something gold armor, just 1 piece, so you don't get jumped immediately.
Okay.
That wasn't nice. Okay. Villager just slammed the door in my face.
You do it to me too, and I'm the owner of the house.
Hello.
You do it to me too.
Hello.
And I'm the owner of Lost and Found. I'll add people, and they'll be like, "Who the fuck are you?" I'm like, "I'm the owner of Lost and Found." Like, oh,
We gotta give you,
shit.
like, a director role.
Like, I'm sorry.
I can make that happen.
Sarah
Bryce doesn't understand the importance of roles, so I've had to like explain it to
I
him.
still don't really get it, but
Seraphy.
yeah.
I'm full. I
There.
don't have room. Okay.
Do you
I'm gonna
have a
fix it
random
right now.
piece of dirt in your inventory or something that you can throw away?
I have
It's such a stupid.
I have my
looking
storage right
flamingo.
here, so
Okay. Oh my god, it's so it's very this thing
Blue?
is oh. No, I'm talking about my flamingo. I'm seeing it from afar.
Oh.
It's
I love it. It's so funny.
Negadumer said, by the way, the other day I saw on eBay that somebody was selling a Cheeto for $1,200,000. Wait, 1,200,000? So 1,200, basically. Because it's shaped like.
Wait,
Oh, wait, no.
1200,000?
I said.
That's
Yeah.
a word.
Because it's shaped
like. That's a fancy way of saying 1,000,000.
Can I please finish the comment?
Okay.
Can I please finish the comment? There's more. Because it's shaped like Mewtwo from Pokemon.
I guess, bro.
1,200,000 is 1.2 million.
Yeah.
$1 million walnuts, but it's $1 million Cheeto.
Yep.
How much are
No.
they selling the Invader Zim house box set for on eBay right now?
I looked and like there's like some for 200. One came with the GUR. It's like almost 300. That's pretty good.
That's crazy.
I know. I would have bought it, but that would have eaten up most of my bank account.
Is that low or
That's
high?
really low.
That's low. Low.
Oh.
I'm shocked that when selling
I know.
that price. Well, I would say if you're ever gonna get it, now's the time. Because
if I'm gonna be saving up for this mystery June thing,
okay, very well, very well.
I consider that to be higher priority. I can get the DVD set anytime.
Okay, very well.
That's how I feel, Flamgo.
Well, Sarah's in a little bit of a different position because I already have it, and Sarah's gonna live with me forever. Flamgo's not. Flamgo, I will hire one.
What if I wanted my own box set? You don't know.
Sure, you can have your own box set. That's fine. That is a very fun collectible.
I plan on living in your walls, actually. So.
Yay!
No, it's like Ricky. It's like how Ricky lives in Richard's cabinet.
Yeah, oh, that's our local Flamgo. Flamgo, and then you pop out, and you're like, "You called?" And I'm like, "Get back in there!"
You kicked me back into the wall like Zim.
Yes.
But no, Ricky and Richard joke that Ricky lives in Richard's cabinet, so it's basically that.
Nice.
And he eats rat feces.
Ew.
It's actually a very fine delicacy if you do it right.
Oh.
Lots of nutrients?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the most annoying out of all of the types of wood. This is the worst. This is the most annoying thing to cut down. Because you have to get all of the fucking leaf things individually.
Well, I'm sorry I wanted a blue house.
No, it's okay. I'm just like, no wonder I've never done this. I've never ever done this before in Minecraft. So many things to do.
Yes, you have.
I have not.
Well, I have much work to do, so Invader Zim signing off. My spine.
I thought you were actually, like, leaving already. I was like, bro.
No, I got, sorry. It's been like 10 minutes. Well, I think it's been like 20 minutes. I have no perception of time. But I gotta go, man.
It was like someone on the line today called in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Stayed on the line for 5 minutes, was like, I actually have to go. And then Alyssa was like, you called me.
You called me? Oh my god. Zim would totally call Dib and, like, be annoying. He's like, what do you want? And Dib's like, who are you? Wait, no. Zim's like, who are you? What do you want? And Dib's like, you called me.
You called me.
And there was an ultimatum set for this guy that if he wants to continue calling in, he has to give pronouns. So today, he said his pronouns are Scion and Seon and Seon self. And then
Yay.
Alyssa's like,
Bullshit.
that's not even a pronoun. And then he was like, well, if you can't respect my pronouns, then it was nice talking to you.
Something neopronouns, I don't know.
No.
He said it was a neopronoun, but it's not even a neopronoun.
No, it's just
like,
some right winger like making fun of trans people.
No, it's Dragon Ball Z. That's
I know
what
it's
it
Dragon
is.
Ball Z. It's a right winger making fun of trans people by using Dragon Ball Z.
His name
That's
is even
not
a Dragon Ball Z.
That's a right winger making fun of trans people.
Yes.
His name is even a Dragon Ball Z reference.
I know.
So.
That's why that's the thing. He's still a right winger
I know.
making fun of trans people.
I know.
Okay.
And he said, well, I called Josie and Lux, and they said that they're convinced I'm agender. And then Lux goes on the mic and is like, I better tell Josie that
Yeah, stop.
her thing backfired.
It's not working. Trying to convince cis people that they're trans is not working. I cannot believe how many.
I mean, they didn't. I wouldn't say I was convinced, but I do think I'm definitely not cis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You're just like me for real.
Yay.
Sarah, your house from this view, the birch planks look like look like Swiss cheese.
There's holes.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah,
the
but I'm
plot
okay
of
now.
my script.
I mean, Zim does it. It's okay. Our script is probably better written than official Zim scripts, so
Yeah,
we
I
actually
think so.
explain things.
If it wasn't for top of the line being legitimate, I would be like, I could probably write a better script than this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is okay.
No, it's not.
I would have put Scooge in Zim's basement at the beginning of the episode, just like the top of the line Lost episode.
Yeah.
Because that's what we all thought. That's what we all thought would happen. We thought that was canon.
I guess not. Wait, Jonan did say that Scooge lives in Zim's basement, so like...
Yes.
No.
No. Was that
It's
from
it's
something?
opposite day apparently.
Because I love how Rise of the Zipboy opens and you're like, hey, I'm here to say no. Like, no what?
To be fair, I didn't know, like, where it was gonna go or what
Wait,
would be
can I
coming
kill this
before that.
nitwit?
Are there iron golems?
I know, I was just about. Are there iron golems around? Because I want to kill this nitwit.
I don't see any.
I don't see any.
Okay. And I'm unaliving this nitwit. But I'm gonna
Incorrect.
yell at it while I do it. So it knows how
Yay.
worthless it is.
Yay.
It's water sheep.
It
Someone
is.
has to be water sheep.
I need a water nitwit.
You're worthless, nitwit! You contribute nothing to society.
Get a job.
What?
I said get a job.
Oh, I
That's
thought you
why I
said
tell
good
people-
job.
That's why I tell people when I'm correcting them in art school. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, bye, Nitwit.
Okay, bye, Nitwit.
You're like a father to me. Just kidding.
So, one of the questions that was asked at Jordan Vasquez sitting at you was, now, Jordan, I know you don't like to travel, but what convinced you to come all the way out here in front of a massive audience? And then he's like, I'm glad you asked. And then he, like, opens his trench coat as if he was, like, a suicide bomber.
Oh my god.
So great. Like, only he would make that kind of joke.
I'm glad you asked. Yesterday, Squish was in our line of sight, vulnerable. I suggested we destroy it.
What explodes?
Oh god. That's what I'm saying.
Bye, Mega Doomer.
What?
Mega Doomer exploded.
Yay!
Yay!
Finally.
My bird just screamed in my ear. Yay!
Yay! What are you laughing at?
This fuck ass flamingo.
Yay!
Oh my god. It looks so bad. Keep shearing the green sheep. Stop. This isn't about you.
Alright, so you don't need to bone meal the warp fungus for them to turn into the trees, right? They will just, like, grow eventually?
I don't think so. I mean, like, if you plant a mushroom, it's not gonna grow into a giant mushroom.
Right, but I do think that has different mechanics. I thought these grow.
I don't think they do, because you see them sitting around the nether all the time.
But have you sat there long enough to watch them grow? I swear to God, I saw one grow.
Do you just see saplings sitting around, naturally spawned?
That's different! Okay.
No, it's not!
Okay. Very well.
I mean, if you want to stare at them very hard, then go right ahead. You're patient enough to do that. You're autistic enough to do that.
Yay! So I'm talking to the Invader guy, and he tells me the thing, and I'm like, alright, cool. Now, just by the way, I'm really autistic, and I'm not quite sure what you just said. Can you, like, lay it out to me, like, in plain English? He's like, yeah, this thing. Like, oh. Got it. Okay.
That's a great thing.
He tells me in a very, like, long-winded way that I'm like, I'm not entirely sure what you're putting down.
Cut to the chase.
Yeah, I'm like, that. I mean, he eventually got there. I'm like, that sounds exciting, but I don't know for sure what you just said.
Yay! I don't know what you just said!
Actually. That's not his fault. That's, That the fault of my parents for birthing me autistically and then not aborting me after the birth because of that.
After
It's
the
my parents. It's my parents' fault.
But then, never mind.
You either get an autistic boyfriend or no boyfriend.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, but then if they aborted you, you wouldn't be here.
So you choose
Oh, no.
the autistic boyfriend?
Am I still with you?
Yeah. I think so. I think you are.
And there's your answer.
Yay!
Imagine, like, you telling me about Zim, then I'm like, yeah, I'm out. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that'd
Yeah,
be horrible.
many relationships have went that way. Where I'm like,
Horrible.
so Zim, and then they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, oh. Okay. Fair.
We keep our circle small. Not by choice. People do not enjoy being around us.
It's almost a brag. And then it's like, it's not a brag. Is this regular rain or is this sleeping rain?
I'll see if there's any liquid anesthetics. You just drink this.
Nope, it's just regular rain.
The doctor's saying, is this an autistic birth or a neurotypical birth? How do you want to go about this?
Yep.
Have you taken Tylenol during your pregnancy? I'm just kidding.
No, true. It's the scientific way.
You're right, Dad! I feel autistic inside!
This real science bores me to death. I need to focus on my hyperfixation of my alien neighbor.
That's great. We should dub that, just like those lines.
Oh god.
But no, because then we'd have to like bring up like, okay.
Just an unhinged version of that, and then Soapy Waffle sees that and they're like, I don't know if we want to work with you guys anymore.
No. It's okay. I'll animate it myself. We won't use yours.
No.
No, I animated the entirety of Squishy, remember?
Yes. Yeah.
I can animate the entirety of Mopiness of Doom.
When we all quit, when I die, Flamgo becomes the new Bryce, and then he's just going to do all of Season 2, write all of it, and do all of Remaster all by himself. But he's going to do it all in an afternoon.
I can do it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was wrong! Well, you know, now that I've, like, gotten into it and, like, I realized, oh, wait, I can do it, I probably would.
What, remastered?
No, just, like, writing the Zim episodes, animating them all, I probably would, over the course of my life, slowly.
Yay! Same. I think you could do it. I think if I died, you can lead the army. I bet you could do it.
Probably. Probably. I don't know how well I can write. I can write, but I don't know how well, because I haven't really done it.
Well, you are learning from us.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 100%.
You actually are? Or are you just saying?
Yes. No, I
Yay.
actually am.
Yay! Yeah, I haven't even
I've been learning some
scratched the
animation
surface.
stuff. I've been learning some writing stuff. I've been learning stuff.
Yay.
Why do I have andesites? I did not ask for andesites.
So I will say, when it comes to writing, with Zim episodes, you can get away with things not making perfect sense.
Yeah, definitely.
That's fine. So, like, we acknowledge that. If you're writing for anything else, you need to put in a little bit more effort.
Yeah, we can't just have people address plot holes and get mad about it. You gotta, like, fix
Right.
it.
You have to actually
Gross.
fix it. By the way, do you have an idea for a thumbnail for Gur's Big Day? Because as soon as you have that,
I had a sketch for it.
That. Okay.
I have a sketch for it, but, like, it's not, like... It's a very rough sketch.
Oh, that's right. I remember. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't worked on it since then because I have bigger fish to fry.
Yes.
But, you know.
Yeah, don't worry about it. When we're done with the Zim Awards, we should be good to go.
It's not like I have to animate maximum suckage and finish my Robo Parents part.
Yeah, but there's not a deadline on that. That's anytime soon. Robo Parents.
I was about to say.
Deadline.
Yeah.
Or at least a goal date, but it's much more of a serious date than whatever the fuck March 14th was. Ain't no way.
It's just like to light a flame under people's ass.
Yes, and it works.
Like, hey.
It works.
Yeah. By April Fool's Day, if people are slacking, we can just light another flame under people's ass. Hey, no, actually, first day of June, get to work.
Well, what happened with Squishy, I believe, is the same kind of thing that would happen, or I guess Squishy storyboards, is we signed everything, and a lot of it got done, and then some people just disappeared, and then it's like, okay, once everything is full, then shit starts cracking down, because then it's, if you don't work on your shit, it gets reassigned. So,
yeah.
Yeah, and then shit gets done, because people don't want to have their parts be taken.
And face the public humiliation in the meetings. I'm just kidding.
I don't know, I'm feeling a lot more confident about Robo Parents. I think it's happening.
You see, I have a conveniently scheduled explosion that's going to happen on August 30th.
Yay! That's my
The joke
favorite
here
thing.
is that Robo Parents is not...
Oh. Robo Parents what?
Yeah, the explosion. The joke here is that Robo Parents is not going to happen because of that explosion that I so conveniently caused.
Oh. That'd be sad. Sacrifice?
No.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Xena was wrong! This is correct.
For Scooge reasons, top of the line. What the hell's going on with my controls?
Uh-oh. For
My
Scooge
controls
reasons.
lagged and I... That's not nice. My controls lagged and I landed out of the water and that was... I will find a way back in. My mission must continue. There is no stopping me. I will not give up. You do not toy with Invader Zim, the relentless.
I'm surprised how fast she remastered that.
What?
I'm surprised how fast she remastered that.
Oh, yeah. And then she's like, no, there's this part in the sky and it's bad. And I'm like, dude, no one's going to notice that.
It's alright. It's fine.
Like, if someone in the future is swollen eyeball studying it, then okay, maybe, possibly, but no.
Sacrifice.
Why are you remastering Invader Zim? Are you crazy? It's for Scooge reasons.
Oh my god, I cannot believe the people that are like, please stop! Don't remaster Invader Zim! Like, are you fucking serious?
I think they mean that in like, why would... I think they mean that in like a, why would you torture yourself like this way?
Sure, but also there are the actual people that are like, I don't like it!
Well,
You
then
should
it's not
stop.
for them, god damn it.
Yeah. Because we like it.
Yeah, we like it.
Once we saw the theme song in HD widescreen, we cannot go back.
Oh man. In 2027, if you're at my house, we gotta watch remastered on my 85-inch TV. It's gonna be cool.
I think I'll just ask Sarah nicely to bring her 3D projector that I bought her, and then we'll watch it in 3D on a 100-inch screen.
If I can find an empty 100-inch wall, then okay.
Okay.
We
I'm trying
have
to convince
large
your
walls,
mom
but
to get you guys a 3D projector, and she was like, "Oh my god, my husband would love you."
yeah, probably.
Yay.
No.
Yeah.
So how high is the build limit? 255?
I think that's what it used to be, but now it's higher.
Oh. Okay.
It's so high it goes into overscan and then comes back.
It goes into overscan. If you have like a low render distance, the flamingo's neck would just go up into the sky
Yes.
into oblivion. You
Yes,
couldn't see
exactly. And then it comes back. Comes back.
it.
Sacrifice.
I'm just gonna name this flamingo Overscan. That's his name.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Oh, I think this is at 320.
That sounds about right.
No, it doesn't. Okay. Water. Look how saturated my sheep is compared to everything else.
Yay, it's like a Bryce thumbnail.
I know, I saw you like cranked the hell up on saturation for the squishy thumbnail, and I'm like, is it because it grabs attention or what?
Yes, I do that
You
for
realize
literally
that
everything.
Sims.
It grabs attention, that is the entire
Yeah, I
point
noticed.
of a thumbnail.
I noticed.
Yes. That's the point!
It would be smarter if I did the other blocks, and so I could get. I think I'm stupid.
I think our thumbnail for top of the line compared to the Lost Episode one is like looking at this fan-made creation, and then the other one looks like the legitimate real thing.
Yeah. It's like the 10 Minutes to Doom thumbnail where it's just like a bunch of Zim. It's just a bunch of Zims.
Oh, gross, yeah.
It's like, what's going on? What happens, though?
Yeah. Like, we get it's a map, but, like, we get that from the title. I don't know. I don't even think... in my opinion, and this could be a total bad opinion, but I don't think the word map has the algorithmic power that people think it does. Because it's
multi-animator project.
How is YouTube supposed to know that map means multi-animator project and not a literal map?
Minor attracted person.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. That is an actual abbreviation they
It
use.
is.
Stop.
Yup.
Yes.
Good.
It is.
Yup.
God.
It is.
Well, that's even worse. No, that made
How
it
could
worse.
It's Kurt's fault. I'm kidding. Yeah, so reanimate project. There we go.
Holy fuck. Now we are never calling anything a map. No, wait. Didn't we call RoboParents that? Can we fucking fix that?
Yes.
I mean, if it's
Gross.
for something that's clearly a multi-animator project, it's not really a problem because it also means that, but, you know.
I hate it. I'd rather just say multi-animator project instead of the abbreviation.
Yeah.
Love the thumbnail. Thank Tyon Crack. Flango was on
Hi.
Noodle Crack when he drew that. And he's in the voice chat.
Hi.
I made that up. I don't know if you were eating noodles or not, but it's a fun story, I guess.
No.
No. Not a fun story. I was not eating noodles.
No. That made it worse. Grr, how could you?
No! That made it worse! By the way, thanks for getting good at Zim. So I didn't have to voice all of Squishy. And now you have to.
Yay!
I was sick of playing every single fucking part.
Yeah.
Like, they can't all sound like me.
Yeah, you sound identical to Gur, like pitch and everything.
Yay, I'm glad you think so. I think I could use some work on it, but
No, I mean like you sound like Gur in real life. You even have the pitch down. You have the high-pitched voice of Gur in real life. It's the joke here.
Okay.
It's that
That's not. Okay. Got it. The joke
I'm glad
here
I have
is
respiration
that you don't
on
get
my
joke.
Yeah, basically.
What's the flamingo?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't know it was that high.
Jeez.
Are you at build height now?
Oh. Yup.
Okay, yay.
Oh. Oh.
We could put an elevator inside of it. So you'd go all the way up, and then you come all the way back down, just to sit in its face. And then you
By elevator, you mean a bucket of water, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with redstone.
Correct. Yes.
Like its neck does a little squiggle, and then it just goes straight up. It's like it glitches.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's so bad.
Oh boy.
Clear throat.
Right now, Flamgo is about half my age.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're 31. I'll be 17 in soon.
Yes, right now you're 16, so that would be 32,
Yep.
and I'm 31 right now. So that's almost half. When we met, I don't
Yes.
think you were... I think you were still 16. I think you like...
I was still 16.
Yeah.
I was six. I'd have been 16 for 2 months.
Yay. And as time goes on, we will be less and less half of one another's age.
Yep. I was still over half your age because you were 30 then.
Yes.
I like kitties.
Have some kitties!
I love how I barely heard any of that. It
Oh,
just
no.
like came in as ease.
Well, you know what I said.
I know what you said. You said you're gonna shoot the cute ray into space, and then it's gotta hit a giant monster, filling him up with cuteness, making the whole world cute.
It hurts when you're in love.
That's what you said. What is this? Who are you? Where are we?
You watched, oh yeah. Okay, so what is the last line you recorded as Zim?
It was the one right before, like, the evil Laptor and Zim going into his house at the very end.
Oh, okay. So you're almost
The problem here... Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
But the problem here is Zim's laugh.
Yes.
I can't really do the harsh grating version of it,
Mm-hmm.
but I can do a different. Zim has like 3 different laugh variants. I can't do the super harsh grating one, which is probably what this scene would call for. Which that kind of sucks.
There is someone in the server that does Zim's laugh perfectly, and they're just so like off and on with like their availability, and they never recorded it. I heard it on a call with Nate as he was doing like casting calls, and I'm like, that is the most perfect Zim laugh I've ever heard. It's literally indistinguishable from Richard Horvitz. It truly, you would think Richard did it, and so I'm like, oh, you need to laugh as Zim. The Zim voice they had was not the greatest, but their laugh was absolutely perfect. And I'm like, you got it, do it. And then she was like, yeah, okay, I got it. And then
they died 21 minutes later.
Yeah. Well,
And then the whole ordeal turned them into a hobo.
And then later
Yes.
I'm like, hey, can you do Zim's laugh? She's like, oh, sorry, I'm busy. Yeah, I'll record it soon. I just didn't.
They died.
Like, we need that moose, Dad.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we could pay Richard $100. Like, look, man, I can't do the harsh grating laugh. Can you do it? We would also get street cred.
Oh my god.
Say hello to Mr. Overscan.
Is that his name now?
Yeah,
Yay.
I'll put a sign in front of him. Mr. Overscan.
Mr. Overscan Flamingo.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd say poke the person in the server again, and if all else fails, okay. If I can't train myself to do it, then I'll pay Richard or something. If I can figure out how.
See, I don't know how legal it is for them to help make Zim shit. Like, for us to pay them to do it.
That is true.
Look, if they're at an Invader con and they're just voicing something very badly over a microphone that was never intended to be used for an actual episode, and we just use it for an actual episode,
Yeah, you
anyways,
still used it.
I feel like that's a little different because like that audio was clearly never intended to be used for that, but we just said fuck it, let's use it anyways.
Yeah,
Then
that's true. That's true.
I don't know. I think it's a little different, but I think if we like knew exactly what we were using it for, we might be like, hey, that kind of breaches my contract.
Yeah, that's true.
I think SAG-AFTRA is that what you call it?
After. Yeah.
SAG-AFTRA, yeah. Like, I think it's part of their contract that they're not allowed to do anything that's non-union.
Mm.
And we are definitely not union. In fact, we don't pay anybody. So, like, technically there is somebody that is doing stuff with us that is also SAG-AFTRA, and they've made it very clear that they are to be anonymous, so that they can still help us, but and they won't get kicked out of that.
I don't know then. I don't know. Why'd you make Zim laugh? It's your fault. Okay.
He's gotta.
He does gotta, but damn it. He do got it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so
Okay,
sad.
all that's left to do is the roof of my house.
Yay!
The roof of the. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Okay.
And of course, I had to be difficult and make it blue, and we don't have enough trees to get it blue, but it's fine.
No, we can make more. I already made you some more. It's a
I'll
I know I
make,
grabbed them already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can make more. I could get you
I'll-
more.
I'll make a giant Zim with the crimson and warped farm inside.
Yay!
Because we have a giant Gaz, we have a giant Gur, we need a giant Zim, goddammit.
We need a giant Zim, goddammit!
Science, damn it.
Science,
damn it.
I say goddammit, my mom goes, that's not a nice thing to say. And I'm like, oh, right. Science, damn it!
I need to
I'd be like,
message
you're right,
your
you're
mom.
Right. Hail Satan.
Oh god.
I almost plugged one of Bryce's workplaces today. Because for some reason, I'm getting a bunch of, like, student films in LA groups on my Facebook newsfeed.
Nice.
For whatever fucking reason. And people are, like, looking for places to, like, film their stuff at.
Oh, you mean Agua Dulce?
These other places. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Because people, I guess, are, like, being charged, like, hella money just to film on this one place.
Well, we still do
It's
charge
LA,
a decent
everything's
amount.
expensive.
Yeah, how much do they charge?
I'd have to look.
Do you want to take a guess? Did they say at all, like, how much it was?
They took a picture, like, of all the regulations of, like, if you want to film at this place or whatever. Hold on.
So they just said it was hella expensive, but they didn't say any of the prices?
Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
Stop screaming on me.
Literally.
You haven't even been there!
You haven't even been there. Stop screaming on me.
Stop screaming on me.
Actually, okay, yeah, there we go. So, it's $400 for 8 hours for a Hollywood site coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
It's because it's $50 per hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then rail transportation operations supervisor is $381.60.
Mm-hmm.
And then metro security is $503.04, so the total is $1,284.64.
For 8 hours?
Gross.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that's actually cheap.
Gross.
They're saying, like, if you're a student in Los Angeles and want to record inside of a metro station, you need to pay several employee fees. There are 4 employees that are mandatory assigned to be with you. The maximum time you can record is only 4 hours, but you must pay for 8 hours.
Right.
Ew.
Also, you can't record inside of the actual train, only inside of the station. If you want to record inside of the train, you must pay the actual fee. This is how LA loses film production. It's really expensive, even for a student project. And also,
Yeah,
they only allow
so-
projects between... They only allow student projects Monday through Friday between 10 and 2.
Ew.
Mm.
I honestly question myself why anyone would willingly live in LA. Like, it's full of asshole drivers, everything's expensive. It's crowded, I assume.
Facts.
Well,
Why do you do it?
I don't live in the city of LA. I live in the county. Like, I live far enough away to where I'm in the suburbs. So it doesn't feel like LA proper here at all. But I'm not far enough away to where it's like the middle of nowhere. I still live next to a theme park. So,
Yep.
I don't know. I think it's pretty good.
I assume everything's still expensive.
It's not that bad over here. Not like LA.
Okay.
But as far as like pricing goes, so typically if like Disney or Warner Brothers wants to work with us, we typically charge them like $3,000 for the day, and then a security deposit. Typically the security deposit's more, but I don't know. Let's just say it's $3,000 security deposit. So that's two separate checks of $6,000, and then yeah, and then that's just for one day. Now, if it's a student film and it's really slow, we will be nice and charge them $1,000 for the day. Just letting you know, like that is the going rate. So if somebody's charging less than that, that's pretty good. $1,200 for a student film isn't the worst. Yeah, technically we're a little better because we're 1,000 instead of 1,200, but yeah, just letting you know, like that's how much it costs.
I wanted to bring it to you because I saw it, like I said, for some reason, and I was like, I don't know if that's actually a lot or not. Like,
it's actually pretty good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I love how I said I was gonna be on for a little bit, and then I got hyper-focused on my house.
I don't know, when it comes to Minecraft, I kind of think of it as like whoever I'm playing with is who I'm hanging out with. So I feel like I'm virtually hanging out with Sarah and Flamgo, and so I don't know, I don't really consider it like, oh, this is how many hours I'm playing a game. I'm like, well, this is me hanging out with my friends.
Yeah. Because, like, this isn't really a solid gaming session. I'm just going back and forth between Sheep Pen and Flamingo Neck.
Yeah. It is something to get our mind off of the Zim shit we're working on all the time. And, like, you need a mental break from that.
Yeah.
I edited a lot today and still came out shitty because I didn't have enough time to pitch the voices. And I'm like, I'm so done. Like, I do not feel like going over all of that over again and then individually pitching all of the voices to different pitches. It's just the most fucking tedious bullshit. Like, God. I'm sure Flamgo, I'm sure that's not a big deal for Flamgo, but for me, that is tedious as fuck.
It is tedious. It's annoying.
Yeah, like, I'm kind of feeling that because with one of my jobs that I'm doing, because one of the systems is down, he's asking me to make twice as many human content, like twice as much human content, and I'm like, bro, it takes me like an hour to edit just one short, or like edit a video into a short. Like, if you only want me doing 10 hours a week, that's 3 hours a day plus uploading it.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going over the 10 hours, but luckily I'm quitting it soon anyway, because I'm like, this is not sustainable and it's taking up a lot more time than I want it to. So.
Yeah.
But you're getting paid.
I will be AFK.
Did he pay you yet?
Yeah, late.
Okay. That sucks, but at least he actually paid.
Again. Yeah. This is 2 weeks in a row that I got paid late.
Yeah. Is it direct deposit or a check?
Yeah, it's direct deposit.
Gotcha.
Well, actually, it was first through Venmo, and then all of a sudden he switched it to Zelle without telling me. So that was a little sketchy, but it's fine.
Well, Zelle
goes directly Zelle goes directly into my account. I don't have to like transfer it.
Yeah.
So. I'm like, bro, you want to pay me more than $15 an hour to do all this work that you're making me do? Then I'm all for it, but you're getting minimum effort.
Yeah, you should tell him, like, I would like a raise. Like, at least give me 16.
The range is 15 to 20. I would actually prefer the higher, but...
Of course, but... beggars can't be choosers too much. So I would say, like, ask for 16, and then once you're 16, ask for 17. Then once you're at 17, ask for 18. So on. Because right now you're kind of desperate for money, so like if I were you, I would continue to work my ass off to get the money that I need. Because that's why I work so much, because I need to do that.
Yeah, but I have so many other things that I want to do that I can't do because I'm literally doing this.
Exactly, that's life. That is straight up life. Like, I want to go to Gur Gaming Night, but I have to work to afford to live. Because if I can't afford to live, then I die, and then I definitely can't do Lost and Found if I'm dead. So, like, yeah. That's what the adult world is. You have to do it.
Literally didn't say that. I'm just saying, like, when I'm working my butt off for little reward, it's kind of draining, and that's how I'm feeling right now.
I agree. But yeah, definitely ask him for more money, because you deserve it. Plus, like, yeah, you're putting in way more work because of human content and not AI content. Because the AI system is down, it's like, okay, then pay me human money. Don't pay me AI money.
Yeah.
Because you generate... He pays you for AI content and then human work content. And so you're telling me that the AI system is down, and so he's like, oh, just do more human stuff and I'm not going to pay you any more for working harder? Like, that's bullshit.
Yeah. And when I ask him a question, he doesn't even respond.
Yeah.
So... I know what you've told me, but I'm telling you, like, the second I start this second job, I'm literally out skis of there, because I'm It's not worth me losing my sanity.
Okay, I would still wait to see how you like the new one, because I know many people who have started a second job. It's happened to me, it's happened to other people, that they start the second job. For the first couple days, they're like, oh, this is great. And then 2 weeks in, they're like, this is worse than the first job I had. And if you quit the first job that fast, then it's a lot harder to get that one back. So I would say just like wait a little bit, see how you like it. And when if you feel super confident that you're like, yeah, this is way better, then great, then go ahead and dump it. But yeah, don't throw all your eggs in one basket when you haven't even checked what the other basket is. That analogy doesn't really make sense, but I think you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, here's what it is. The
What?
grass just because you think the grass is always greener
I
on the
know.
other side, you should at least check what the other side of the grass looks like first.
You didn't have to give me a second analogy. I got it the first time, but
Okay.
thanks.
At least that one made more sense. That is a nice flamingo neck. It doesn't even curve straight. It's curved at the bottom. The flamingo neck just like to the right.
Okay, I'm getting off.
Okay.
I'm tired and starting to get into a mood I don't want to be in, so I'm just gonna cut off.
Okay. Thanks for playing. Oh, that's a waterfall. Okay. Oh, by the way, that one thing I was telling you guys about, we don't even know for sure if that's gonna happen, which is another reason why I can't talk about it, because it might not even happen. Oh, Flamingo, does your microphone work, or are you just quiet? I cannot hear Flamingo. Is Flamingo talking? Is he AFK? Flamingo, try to talk. I saw the green around your thing for a second on Discord. Is he AFK? Let me check the YouTubes. It looks like he's AFK. Okay. Hello. No, still nothing. He did walk away. Yeah, he escaped.
Sorry I died.
It's okay. You weren't a part of my new plan anyhow. I'll need a test subject.
My headphones are dying. No.
Not like it is in every stream.
No, not at all. I have to charge these fucks all the time.
I do have wireless headphones, but I just use the corded method, so I don't have to deal with charging it. I just plug them in all the time.
Except the corded ones break way too easily.
The corded ones break. No, I mean my wireless one has a corded option.
Oh, mine do not. They're just Bluetooth, and that's it.
There's no headphone jack on yours?
Nope.
What?
And there's no headphone jack on my phone because modern phones don't have headphone jacks, which is stupid.
Except for Sony phones. They do.
I have a Samsung phone.
And Sony phones still have expandable storage.
Sony this, Sony that. Your name should be Sonathy. You love Sony so much.
I do. Sony's fucking great. Sony's the shit. PlayStation this, PlayStation that. Microsoft tried
Your
to make
name
a
should be-
phone once.
How'd that turn out?
Well, oh, you didn't actually know about it. Oh yeah, you're a little young.
Sorry.
So they don't apologize for being 2009. I think that happened,
No, it's bad.
I think that happened when you were like 3 years old. I think it was like 2012.
See,
so-
that's when I should have been buying property.
No, you should have been buying it before you were born.
In the womb. In the
Yeah.
womb.
Exactly. 2009 is when
2008.
Up came out. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. So, yeah, I think it was 2012. So Microsoft decided to make a whole different ass operating system. They wanted to be the third option. So you had Apple,
The one that the Irkins
Android,
used.
and Windows. They made Windows phones. And
Uh-huh.
the user interface was literally just the Xbox interface as a phone.
Oh.
Yeah, that was really not popular.
You might hear me crunching because I made toast.
Yay! I'm imagining the Gaz toast from Dib's Dope Bass Life.
Because it's so crunchy. But no, it's sourdough toast. It's crispy.
Ooh.
Crispy dip.
Crispy Dib!
I remade that video so long ago, but my Zim impression kind of sucked at the time.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, so, yeah, that went nowhere. Even with a company as big as Microsoft, they couldn't introduce a new competitor.
Haha. Oh.
I believe they could have made Xbox successful if they didn't fuck it up in 2013. Oh, you know... Oh, maybe you don't know about that. Do you know how badly they fucked it up in 2013?
Nope.
Alright, cool. Well, here's a little Xbox and PlayStation history lesson. So.
Hold up, my headphones died just then. I got hold up.
Okay.
Stupid, stinking humans. Doesn't this station have escape pods? Of course, right over there. Stupid, Wah! Let me. Hold on, I can't hear you. If you're saying anything, I gotta change the audio output. Your name should be audio. Okay, say something.
So, and that's the end of the story. Did you get any of that?
Ooh.
Hello?
I don't even know what Christmas is.
I'm just kidding. I wasn't
I
saying
couldn't hear
anything.
any of it because my headphones died right when you started saying it.
No. I know. I heard you. I'm kidding. I didn't say anything. I waited patiently. I waited patiently until you got back, and then I was like, and that's the end of the story.
That's a good joke.
I'm just kidding. So, how much do you know about game console generations? Do you even know what that term means? Assuming you do a little bit.
There were at least 2 PlayStations.
Yeah. So, if you haven't noticed, game consoles go through these generational phases where all the competitors typically will come out with consoles around the same time, and they'll all compete with each other for around, like, almost a decade long. Approximately.
Odd.
And that's known as a gaming generation. Yeah, they typically try to be around the same time because of a couple reasons. Number one, if you release your console too late after your competitor has come out, then all of your customers bought the competitor already, and they already bought a bunch of games, and so they have no reason to get your console now. And the reason why they don't release too early is because if you release your console too early and a new console comes out that's like way more powerful, that means all the games look way better on the competitor, and the consumer has a reason to not buy your console anymore. So because of that, they all try to release right around the same time. So that's a console generation.
Makes sense.
Yeah. This has been going on for a very long time. This is definitely something I could talk hours about, but specifically, I just want to tell you about how Xbox fucked up in 2013. So I'll give you the most brief version of the history possible. Generation 1 was like late 70s, and all the consoles were just Pong machines. Have you heard of the game Pong?
Say again?
Pong, P-O-N-G, the game Pong.
Oh, Pong, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, basically every console had that one game that was the only video game.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great. So, Generation 1 was basically a bunch of consoles released, and they only had that game installed. That's the only game they played, because they weren't very creative. The second generation came along, and they're like, hey, what if we made the computer, but then we had a slot where you can interchange the games. So you can buy multiple games, and we keep profiting off of the games even though we already sold the computer. And then like, that's brilliant. And that's the second generation, which really exploded, because now you can have multiple games on a system. Wow, imagine that. But that was absolutely revolutionary. That's the second generation. The console that won that generation was called the Atari 2600. And it won by so much that it was practically a monopoly. Yeah, it wasn't even fair. I think it was like approximately like 95% of the market was it. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, basic complete monopoly. It's like how much of a video sharing platform YouTube is compared to everything else. It's like, it's not even fair. But I think it's actually even worse than that. During the second generation, there was no quality control at all. People could develop a game and make it real shitty, and you wouldn't know until you bought it already and brought it home with no refunds. So that caused a bunch of really shitty games to come out. The most notable shitty game of all time was the game for the movie E.T. Extraterrestrial. And that is still known to this day as the worst video game ever made. And while that wasn't the contributing factor, that one is blamed as the straw that broke the camel's back, as the thing that completely crashed the video game industry. At the time, video games were so new that people thought of it as a toy and not a medium of entertainment like it is nowadays. And so it was just considered a fad, and so video games went away for a while. Because nobody trusted it at all. It was just a lot of money that went nowhere. Yeah. So the video game industry crashed and went away. Then Nintendo comes along, and this is third generation. Nintendo's like, so we know that this whole video game industry crashed. So what if we make this toy called Rob the Robot? And in order for you to play with this toy, it has to be hooked up to this console. And so what they did is they made commercials for a toy, not a video game console, but they tricked you into buying a video game console because the toy required the console to work.
Clever.
Yep, it actually was clever and it worked. So a bunch of people bought the Nintendo Entertainment System that came with Rob the Robot, and also they snuck in this little thing called Super Mario Brothers. Then that absolutely exploded and single-handedly brought back the video game industry by itself. Nintendo saved all of video games, so you could thank them for that.
Yay.
Yay. That versus the Sega Master System and the Atari Atari 7800. No, or was it 5600? I think it was 5600. That was the third generation. Those three competed. Nintendo won by a lot. Fourth generation was all those three guys. They made upgrades. So fourth generation was like 1989 to like 95 basically, so around 6 years or so. Sega came out first with the Sega Genesis. You might have heard that one. That is the most famous console. Yeah, that one came out first. It was a fucking beast of a machine, stupidly powerful for the time. Atari made the 7800, and they still had no quality control, and they were becoming more irrelevant every single generation. People took them less and less seriously every time. Nintendo was late to the game. They came out with the Super Nintendo, and to my understanding, the Super Nintendo, even though it came out, I think, like 2 years after the Sega Genesis, was actually less powerful than the Sega Genesis. So, which was a big mistake. But Nintendo was just so famous that that kind of carried them. So at this point, Nintendo was actually fighting a losing battle, and Sega Genesis had the lead in the market. And this was the most heated console battle, I believe, of all time. They made commercials straight up dissing each other. And
wow.
Yeah, the phrase for like Sega Genesis was Sega does what Nintendo don't. That was like their thing. Yeah, really big deal. That was stupidly heated. And it ended up in basically Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo ending in a tie. They were basically tied. And then Atari was very irrelevant by then. Oh god, am I really gonna give this story? All right, I'll give you a short version of 5th generation. Well, I'll have to give a little bit more context to 4th. So, Sega wanted to up... yeah, because they were in big competition with Super Nintendo. So they're like, oh, what if we make an add-on to the Genesis so that way we could start outselling Super Nintendo? So Sega made the Sega CD, and it was a CD attachment to their cartridge system, and CDs held way more storage so you could have stupidly big games. So you had your system, and then you plugged in a CD drive thing to it. And that was crazy. And then on top of that, they're like, oh, what if we make another add-on that gives the Genesis, like, double the power? And so they made this thing called the 32X. And so this thing is now like a behemoth machine that has all these parts that you can, like, add on to it. And Nintendo's freaking out. They're like, oh my god. Like, now you don't even have to buy a whole new system. You could just buy an add-on for your current system. This is crazy. How are we going to compete? And so Nintendo goes to Sony, and they're like, hey, Sony, can you make a CD add-on for the Super Nintendo? And we'll let you, like, keep all of the copyright to all the CDs, and you keep all the money from all the games that are made on the CD. And we'll just profit off of, like, the main console being sold. The contract was something like that, don't quote me. And then Sony's like, hell yeah, that sounds awesome. So Sony was making this add-on for the Super Nintendo that would play CDs and games, and it was called the PlayStation. And
Yay!
Yeah,
I know that guy.
I know that guy. So at, like, I think it was like CES in 1993, I think it was, where, or was it 92? Something like that. I don't know. 93 or 92. And Sony gets up on stage to announce, hey, we have this partnership with Nintendo. We're going to make this CD drive. And little does Sony know, Nintendo was actually reconsidering their contract because they're like, wait a minute, we gave Sony way too much power with this thing. We gave them, like, all the copyright. So instead of Sony, let's go with Philips behind Sony's back, and we won't tell them. So Sony gets up on stage and announces this thing, and then one of the execs from Nintendo walks up on stage and, like, takes the microphone, and they're like, actually, we're working with Philips, we're not working with you anymore. And they embarrassed them live on stage. And Sony was pissed. And they're like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, we already have this CD drive made. Let's just build the rest of the system. And then that's going to compete with Nintendo's next console. And we'll just fucking bury them. So then, the PlayStation wasn't just a CD add-on. It was a whole-ass CD console. The first of its kind. Big deal. It played CD music and video games. Wow.
Wow.
By the way, Flamgo, I tagged you in the Zim or Lost and Found server because someone posted a whip of Robo Parents, and
Does it suck?
no, but someone said that they're not Flamgo or the art director, which apparently I didn't know you're two different people, apparently.
Oh yeah. If you hear someone screaming in my closet, which it has happened in meetings before, that's the other Flamgo. The Flamgo that's the art director.
But they said, but I think the Robo Parents' eyes are supposed to be white, so you don't have to draw their pupils.
Yeah. And, there's an elephant in the room. It's not 16 by 9.
No!
It's Dipster, I'll tell them that.
I'll tell them that. I'm Flamgo and the art director.
Okay. Go ahead.
Good God. Why is it
If we
not
didn't,
16
as if we
by
didn't
9?
make it clear enough.
Yeah, happy 16 by 9, 1920 by 1080, 24 frames per second, everybody.
This needs to be 16 by 9.
Damn
What
What was the
was it, 1920 by 1080?
oh yeah.
24 frames per second.
And they're doing season 2 styles, so I did offer them art. I did tell them that they have art, that we have art school. So
Yeah, if you like really fuck up, I'll just summon you to an art school session and just have my camera on and I'll just stare at you angrily. Not saying anything. I think I was friendly.
I'm like, Bryce talked to them, it's Bryce's fault. That's all I'm gonna say.
I guess so.
You tagged them. You were like, watch this video and pick a part for row appearance. So therefore,
Yeah. I really thought that they would be able to watch everything and then be like, oh, obviously.
we've established that people watched the video and still didn't understand. So
Right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't fully blame me for the profound incorrectness
I was
that people
joking.
have. Okay.
We told them 3 times. But we gotta tell about 4 times.
I think we have to like hold their hand. Like,
No, we do. We do. Yeah. Yes.
there's an elephant in the room.
Yeah.
That's
It's fun.
so. Oh my god.
The maximum sucker.
Every time I hear that, I think of Zootopia, like the first Zootopia, because
First, we need to address the elephant in the room. Francine,
Francine.
happy birthday.
Yay.
But I quote
Yeah.
that, and people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I'm like,
They don't know Zootopia. What's wrong with them?
Yeah, you don't know
People live
what
under-
won best animated film in 2014. What's wrong with you?
We got Peak in 2014.
Yep. It won against Moana. Moana lost to Zootopia.
Also, apparently, I have like 20 more minutes until it's the 18th, and I have to avoid social media. So, going on a hiatus tomorrow.
'Cause
Why?
you're trying
What
to
happens on
avoid
the 18th?
the Spider-Man.
Because, yeah,
It's what?
Spider-Man
there's a trailer for the-
coming out, and we're watching through all the Marvel
Oh!
movies, and she's trying not to get spoiled.
I see.
I see. You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones down at Krusty Burger. Alright, let me know when you're ready for me to continue my video game history lesson here.
You can continue.
Very well.
In 21 minutes.
Great. So, 1995 comes around, and Sony's like, hey, here's the next generation. It's a PlayStation. It plays CDs. And then Sega is all like, shit, we weren't expecting that. We were expecting to come out 2 years before the next Nintendo so we can beat them, but now we have to deal with the PlayStation. And then the PlayStation was so powerful that it made games in 3D. It was the first console to like have that be its main feature, and Sega was still doing 2D. And so Sega's like, fuck! Like, we're going up against this 3D machine with like side-scroller 2D games because that's all our machine can handle. And so they're like, fuck, we don't have time to like redesign the system architecture. You know what? Just throw 2 of the same processor in the box, and then it'll be powerful enough. So they do that, which makes the console twice as expensive. And then the PlayStation just has it all in one thing. Now, I'm no game developer, but from my understanding, programming a game on one computer is really easy, but telling a game developer to develop a game where you split up how the game functions on 2 separate computers and then just asking them to, like, try to make the game work unanimously on running on 2 separate computers together, like it is in the Sega Saturn, that's a fucking nightmare to program, if you can imagine that.
It's a nightmare ship sequence.
Yeah. Well, it's like, imagine editing the nightmare ship sequence with 2 different editing programs and then trying to merge them together in the final render.
Now, how the fuck does that work?
Exactly. So, like, that's what they were asked to do. Because the Sega Saturn didn't have just one processing unit to do it on. It had 2 separate identical ones that were attached to the video output. And they're just like, fucking figure it out, make it work. And the game developers were like, no. This makes no sense. Why the fuck would you do this to us? So, because of that, Sega Saturn ended up costing $500 and was a useless piece of shit because no games could work on the thing. So what a lot of game developers did was like, fuck this second whole ass processor, we'll just develop our games on one of them and we'll make 2D games because fuck, we're not learning the thing to use both and then make 3D games on that. Fuck that shit. So, Sega Saturn was a big-ass failure because of that. The PlayStation ended up being way more powerful in practice because there was only one processor and was much easier to develop for. And the PlayStation costs $300 instead of $500. And so, that was a massive win for PlayStation. So, at the time, the PS1 became the best-selling video game system of all time, selling over 100 million of them.
Damn.
Yeah, big deal. Big deal. Then Nintendo came out late. They came out in 97, so 2 years after the PlayStation. So, so all their customers already went to PlayStation. The next Final Fantasy game that was supposed to come out on Nintendo was like, dude, you're taking so long, fuck it. We're just not going to release on your system. We're just going to release it on the PlayStation. So they started losing a lot of games because they took so fucking long. And so, yeah, all the game developers went to PlayStation, all the customers went to PlayStation. It was also a big lose for Nintendo, but Nintendo didn't lose as bad as Sega did. Because Nintendo still had, like, Mario and Zelda, and, like, those will still sell pretty darn well. So they had that. Sega had Sonic, and that's all they had. And you can't sell a system only on Sonic games. So that's 5th generation. Sony won by a lot. It was not quite a monopoly, but it was like, I think they were like 65% of the market or something like that. It was, it was a lot. So then Sega was like, okay, we learned from our mistakes. We're gonna come out first. We're gonna beat everybody else. We're gonna come out in 1999, even though the generation was supposed to start in 2000. Like, we're gonna make a CD-based machine. It's gonna be powerful as fuck. You can plug up 4 controllers to this thing, and it's gonna have online video game play. Never before done before. So Sega comes out with the Sega Dreamcast. Their best system they ever made. wonderful. It had some great exclusives. It had Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, which is still beloved to this day. Has one of the best soundtracks of all time. They were doing really well. And then Sony came out with the PlayStation 2 in 2000. And normally, it would be a problem coming out after a competitor because all your customers bought the competitor. But Sony was like, hey, guess what? Your PS2 can play all of your PS1 games. And it upgrades them all in higher quality. So...
it remasters them.
Exactly. So they're like, you don't have to, everyone who has a PS1, which is the best-selling system of all time, all of your library carries over to PS2, and the console plays CDs, and it plays DVDs. And it is the cheapest DVD player on the market by $200. DVD players back then cost $500, and the PS2 cost $300. And everyone's like, "Holy shit!" So I should just buy a PS2 instead of a DVD player. And they're like, "Yeah." So everyone and their mother bought a PS2. That is now, still to this day, the best-selling video game console of all time. They sold over 160 million PS2s. No console has surpassed that.
Damn.
Yeah. So when that happened, Sega was like, okay, we give up. We're done making consoles. Oh yeah, I forgot about Atari. They faded into irrelevance. In the 5th generation, they made the Atari Jaguar. It sold like shit. Atari stopped after that. So Atari died in 5th generation. Sega died in 6th generation. But they died so early that they had enough time to have some of their development team go over to Microsoft. And they made the fucking Xbox. So Xbox is kind of like the afterbirth of the Sega Dreamcast. They made the Xbox. And the controller is actually pretty similar from the Dreamcast to Xbox, coincidentally enough. Or maybe it wasn't a coincidence. And Xbox came out in 2001. So that's 6th generation. And then you had the Nintendo GameCube along with that. Needless to say, PlayStation absolutely dominated. And that was that. Xbox learned from previous generations. They're like, okay, in order for us to win, we have to release early, and we have to be powerful, and we have to be backwards compatible. So they made the Xbox 360, which was the best Xbox ever sold in 2005. Now we're talking about 7th gen. So Xbox 360 comes out a year before the competition. So early, in fact, that many Xboxes died because they didn't do enough testing because they wanted to rush it to market to beat the PS3 and the Nintendo Wii. So many Xbox 360s suffered from the Red Ring of Death. In fact, it was 55% of them did, which is absolutely catastrophic. Yeah, so...
Jesus.
Yeah, which felt like everybody's Xbox died. So,
Oh no.
But who else were you going to get? Nobody. There's no other competition. Your only option was Xbox 360. So they just bought another one. So, and there's kind of a gambler's fallacy thing that it's like, well, I put so much money into Xbox, I kind of got to stay with Xbox now. So, yeah, a lot of people went with Xbox 360, and then Sony was like, hey, we're gonna crush the 360 just like we did with Sega. So PS3 is getting ready to come out, and the PS3 is going to play all PS1 and PS2 and PS3 games. So absolute behemoth of a system. It's going to play your CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, 3D Blu-ray movies, which wasn't even invented yet, but it still ended up doing it somehow. And you can go online with it. It has a web browser. You can hook it up to a printer if you want to. It will replace your home computer. It can do absolutely everything that you could ever possibly want it to do. It could save all of your photos, and you can make slideshows on it. It is a beast. Which is why Zeno's looking to buy a PS3 right now. She was asking me a lot of info on how to search for one. Yeah.
GameStop said that they're now considered retro consoles.
Yep.
So.
Man.
Yeah, it's about time. I mean, they're 20 years old, so it makes sense. Wii U being a retro console is a little weird, but okay. Because that came out in 2012, not 2006. But anyways, so Xbox was real nervous. Xbox was selling their system for, they had two SKUs. They had a $300 version and a $400 version that had Wi-Fi. And then PlayStation's like, hey, our Blu-ray player machine is going to be cheaper than any Blu-ray player, because Blu-ray players at the time were like $800. And Sony's like, ours is going to be $500 for the low end, and then the Wi-Fi version is $600, which is still stupidly expensive. And then Xbox was like, oh, we got this in the bag. And so PlayStation 3, for the vast majority of the generation, sold like shit. And Xbox was winning most of the generation. I would say until the Nintendo Wii came out, which absolutely exploded. Everyone and their grandma had a Wii because of Wii Sports. So that generation, Nintendo actually won. Nintendo sold over 100 million Wiis, so as much as PS1, and 360 ended up a little bit behind late generation because it came out a year early. It was a lot less powerful, and because their system used DVDs instead of Blu-rays, the games also couldn't fit on the DVDs anymore. And a lot of developers later went with PS3 because you could fit a whole game on a 50 gigabyte Blu-ray disc instead of an 8 gigabyte DVD. Big difference.
Big difference.
Big difference. Oh, yeah. And then The Last of Us came out on PS3, and that absolutely exploded the popularity. And because of that, you could say, or at least that's one of the main contributing factors, PS3, at the very end of its life, barely outsold Xbox 360. They caught all the way up to the lead that Xbox had, and they passed them just by a little bit. But you could basically say that they were tied. Yeah, I think it was like PS3 sold 86 million, and then 360 was like 85 million, something like that. So really, really close.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're finally getting to the point where I was telling you about where Xbox fucked up in 2013. Because up until this point, Xbox was actually doing very well. In 2013, PlayStation and Xbox announced their consoles basically at the same time. PlayStation just a couple months earlier. And PlayStation was like, oh, and by the way, Nintendo came out with their system a year early. They wanted to beat the competition with the Wii U, which is one of the worst names they could have ever chosen. And it was so bad that people thought that the Wii U was an add-on controller for the Wii, because the Wii U's main thing is that it just has a giant screen on the controller. People didn't realize that that was an entirely brand new console. They just thought it was a new controller that was optional to buy for the Wii. So they fucked up the marketing real bad, and no one wanted to buy a $300 controller. So, yeah, the Wii U was the worst selling system they ever made by far. It ended up only selling, I think, like 13 million.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely abysmal. That is like, if they weren't Nintendo, they would have gone out of business. That was stupidly low. So anyways, Nintendo was doing that. So no one was taking Nintendo seriously at the time. So all you had was PlayStation, Xbox. PlayStation comes out and they're like, hey, we fucked up with the PS3. We try to make it this all-in-one super mega entertainment behemoth machine. And we forgot that you buy this thing for the fucking games. You didn't buy this thing to be the PC in your living room. So the PS4 is going to focus just on games. We're not going to have this super weird architecture. We're going to make it so that it's basically just a PC in a box as far as the hardware goes. So any game you develop on PC, you can basically just copy and paste down to PS4, and you're good. And so game developers are like, oh my god, that's awesome. I could port all of my indie games to this thing. So PS4 got a lot of indie games, which is awesome. Sold very well. Xbox comes around, and they're like, hey, you know how we did so well with the 360? Well, guess what? We're going to fuck it all up. We're going to make it so that we block used games. So that way, your friend can't give you a game to borrow. You have to pay full price for it. Yeah. And people are like, what the fuck? Why would you do that to us? And Xbox like, cause it's the future. And they're like, no.
It's cool.
It doesn't no, it's not cool, Microsoft. That's literally Hitler of you. And they're like, in order to accomplish this, your Xbox has to be connected to the internet all the time, so all the Xboxes can talk to each other. So when you put a disc inside your Xbox, it copies the entire disc to your hard drive, and then checks all the other Xboxes to see if this game has ever been used in a previous Xbox before. And if it has, the second user will pay a fee. A message will pop up on the screen that says, "Give us money, god damn it!"
Ew!
Yep. And then all the fans of Xbox were like, who the fuck do you think is gonna buy this? Absolutely not. And they're like, oh, well, you're Xbox loyalist. You would never buy a gay station, would you? And then they're like, no, I think I will now. I think I will buy a gay station, thank you. And they're like, wait, really? But you're for America. You're the Republican gamers. And they're like, not anymore. No, we're gonna buy PlayStation now. And then Xbox pre-order numbers, Xbox One, which by the way is the worst name ever. That's almost as bad as the one I have. Yes, that is the system. That is the system that destroyed Xbox because of their no used game announcement. It was even worse than that. At the time, it came out with the Kinect 2, but they just called it the Kinect. It was a camera that was proprietary to the system. It came with all of them, and your games wouldn't work unless the camera was pointing at you and face ID'd you the entire time that you were playing. So that if you were playing a game, allegedly, if you were to hand a controller to a friend, the Xbox would know because it could sense the controller and who is playing. And so if you handed the controller to somebody else that did not pay for the game, the message can pop up on the screen that says, give us money, god damn it!
What the fuck?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Right? No, yeah. Literally, the meme was Xbox One literally Hitler. And then people, like, turned the Xbox logo into, like, a swastika. Because, like, that is over-controlling as fuck. That is crazy. And, to this day, in my opinion and in many others, that is the worst product announcement of all time. And, like, nothing is even close
I
to how
agree.
bad that was. That was the worst thing they could have ever done. And everyone labeled Microsoft as the most evil, monopolistic corporation of all time. At the time, and this isn't the case anymore, but at the time, in order to... so, you know, they have this Xbox Live service. Xbox Live Gold, excuse me. That was it used to be now it's way more, but it used to be $60 a year, and you needed that to access any online functionality. So in order to use the web browser, you needed to pay for that. In order to use Netflix, you not only needed to have a Netflix subscription, but you needed to pay the $60 a year on top of that to allow internet access for your Xbox.
Yeah.
You needed that for YouTube too.
Ew!
Yeah, you needed
Ain't
to
no one
pay.
doing that.
You needed to pay that $60 for everything.
Ew.
Yeah. So
It's fucking gross.
that always online, their United States government affiliation, needing a camera to be literally staring at you 24/7 while you were playing the game, otherwise your games will not function. Oh, there was another thing. So, if you went to a friend's house that also had an Xbox and you had a digital library, and you were playing a game that you owned digitally, if for some reason the internet connection were to stop, you had 1 hour to play your game before the game would be blocked.
What?
Yeah, they had if you were disconnected from the internet, they would block your gameplay after 1 fucking hour if you were playing on a console that wasn't yours. If it was your console, that blocked limit would increase to 24 hours. Oh, so generous of you, Microsoft. So
what the fuck?
Yeah, you had so if your main console goes offline, you had 24 hours to reconnect to the internet. Otherwise, you do not play any of the games that you bought with your money. None of them.
Ew.
You could not lend or resell any games because your game was already copied to your system. So the piece of plastic is pointless now. So GameStop couldn't do it at all. So yeah, this thing ended up being an absolute monster, and in the worst way possible. And so PlayStation gets up on stage and they're like, hey, we support used games. When you buy a game on PlayStation, you can sell it, you can lend it to a friend, or you can keep it forever. And it's entirely on the disc. It will never require an online connection. And it won't stop working if you haven't authenticated after 24 hours, like the fucking Xbox does. And Xbox came out at $500 and PlayStation came out at $400. And so because of that, that is the reason why PS4 absolutely destroyed Xbox in 2013.
Yeah, I can see why.
Just a couple months before Xbox One launched, the higher-ups at Microsoft were like, hey, this is imploding. All y'all are fired and we're hiring new people. And then the new people came on and they're like, guess what? We listened to your feedback and you guys were right. Everyone's been fired and we're going to make the Xbox work just like a PS4 does. But make sure you connect your Xbox to the internet first, because we need to update all of that shit out of your Xbox Ones that was originally designed to do all that shit. So Yeah, so Xbox One came with a day one update that was mandatory that removed all of that bullshit functionality from the system. But it was just really creepy and weird to know that every Xbox One still has all that functionality built inside of it still. And it's like, at any moment, they could just flip a switch and bring all that bullshit back. And because of that, Xbox definitely tried their hardest to bring back like consumer loyalty, but for many people that heard about any of that, it was all their confidence already was lost by that point. Yeah, Xbox fucked up irreversibly after that. So, I wonder what the sales for Xbox One are right now. I think they're like slightly half of PS4, Xbox One to PS4. Yeah, something like that. And then I think, and then the Series X, Xbox Series X and S, they've kind of already given up by then, and so they weren't even trying. They had no exclusives on the system, so there was no reason to buy it. And then I think that one is selling like, I think it's almost like 3-to-1. The like, it might even be worse now. Let me check the numbers. Let's see. So, VG charts.
I'm currently creating an army of dogs.
Nice. Okay, so it's almost 3-to-1. So, PS5 right now is sitting at 90 million units sold. So, fucking awesome. Xbox Series S and S combined are at 34 million. So that's pretty bad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And bad things are bad.
And bad things are bad. Switch 2 that just came out is sitting at 16 million, which is pretty good for how far along they are. But if you're comparing the Switch is actually dominating. The Switch might surpass PS2. Switch 1 is sitting at 154 million. So they're about 6 million away from PS2. So they are extremely close.
Interesting.
So anyways, I hope you learned something at video game school today.
Yay, I did.
There's a very abbreviated version of the entire history of video games.
It's like the history of the entire world, I guess, that video on YouTube.
Yeah, basically. They should teach video game history in school, but they don't.
It's so important.
I think it is.
Hey, you know what Xbox did? Don't do that. If you ever become a CEO one day.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I cannot.
Oh my god.
Just
hearing about it, like, I'm appalled.
Oh yeah. At the time, I swore I would never buy an Xbox, but I still bought one. But the Xbox One ended up being like, compared to PS4. If all you have is an Xbox, then I'm sure you love that thing. But if you have a PS4 sitting next to it, then Xbox One becomes the most useless piece of shit, like, ever. There's only a couple games that are exclusive on it, and then the next one had 0 exclusives, literally 0. There was nothing you needed that thing for. Yeah, Xbox One had the first Xbox and Xbox 360 had a fuck ton of exclusives. Xbox One had Quantum Break, I think it was. Quantum Break, which looked really cool. I want to get that. They had Rise, Son of Rome. They had Dead Rising 3. They had the Forza games. They had Halo. They had Gears of War. And then my personal favorite that made me buy an Xbox was Sunset Overdrive. That is the shit. That one's still only on Xbox. And I will absolutely whip out my Xbox just for that game. They also have exclusively the HD versions of some N64 games because one of the developers for N64, Nintendo 64, their name was Rare, or I guess their name is Rare, and Xbox bought them and then ended up doing nothing with them, except for that's Xbox really good at that, buying companies and then doing absolutely nothing with their IP. So I'm not expecting a Crash Bandicoot anytime in the next decade. Which is really annoying because that's a PlayStation game, but whatever. Microsoft is still the monopolistic corporation they've always been. Anyways, they bought Rare. They did nothing with the IP except there was one time where they remastered a bunch of N64 games, including Banjo-Kazooie, which was a really popular one, and Nintendo does not have the rights to that anymore. So it was only on the N64, and then they remastered it and brought it only to Xbox One. So if you want to ever play the HD version of Banjo-Kazooie, Xbox One is the only place you can play it. So for that reason, I also felt justified in getting an Xbox. So yeah. So for those reasons, I can justify my purchase of an Xbox One. Xbox Series X, there's literally zero. There are 0 games that are only on Xbox Series S or X. They're not also on PC or on PS5. And then all the new Xbox games that were supposed to only be on the system, they brought the PlayStation anyways. So now there's absolutely no reason to have an Xbox. And then the new Xbox that they announced, the Project Helix, is a PC that plays Xbox games because they want to convert all of the Xbox owners to just buy a PC so they can just be like, well, we're done with Xbox now. Moving on. That's going to be the last Xbox. They want to get out.
Was that the last one? I hope that's the last one. Let's go. I'm hungry.
Yep. Yeah, the new one that's coming out is probably going to be the last one. They would have absolutely no reason to make a new one. But yeah, they want to convert everyone to PC because they kind of want to wrap up the Xbox project because it's not making them any money. They're only losing money. They spent so much money on monopolistically buying all of these game studios to then do absolutely nothing with them. And makes me sick. Makes me sick to think about it.
Yikes. Now I know why Xbox sucks. Now I remember why I put that there.
Yep.
Alright, I think you've converted me to PlayStationism.
Yeah, just on the politics alone. I've converted Flamgo to
PlayStation. Good job.
The only reason I bought a Series X is because there were some Xbox 360 games that were backwards compatible on it, and those were upgraded to 4K. So it's basically as if they got a artificial remaster, but not like a real remaster. They're just the same game, but they run prettier. I bought it for that reason. So in a way, it just has more Xbox 360 exclusives, which they just never felt like bringing over to other systems. But as far as new games go, there are no exclusives. So that's what I use my Series X for. It is a glorified Xbox 360, which, to be fair, was their best generation they ever had.
Nice.
If you have an Xbox One, they all play on Xbox One as well. So you don't need to get a Series X if you already have an Xbox One.
Wasn't planning on it.
Yeah.
Puppies. No, girl, you can eat later.
But at this point, I would not recommend you get a PS5 because the PS6 comes out next year. So just wait for the PS6. Don't get last gen's.
You wait for the
console.
PS6.
Huh? Wait for
You
PS6?
wait for the PS6.
I will.
No, you're not.
Well, I bought my PS5 on day one, so that's when you should buy a console.
No, you didn't.
It's right when it comes out. Yes, you did. I have a video of me unboxing it day one. I was a YouTuber then.
Wow.
Wow! Yeah, when I met Sarah, she also wanted to get a PlayStation, and I'm like, please just wait for the PS6. And she was like, I'm not sure if I can, and I'm like, just borrow my PS5. That'll hold you over, so you don't have to buy one, because it's just a waste of money. The worst thing you do is buy a console right before the next one comes out. Do not.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah. PS6 is next year. So, yeah. So, Switch. I would say Switch won the... What generation are we on? PS5 is the... is 9th generation, along with Xbox Series X. I would also consider Switch 9th generation, but there's some debate about that because Switch came out in 2017, which is 3 years early to a generation, and that is, I think, the earliest any console maker has ever been to a generation, so much so that people would argue that it's actually Generation 8, which would mean that Generation 8 had 2 Nintendo systems. They had the Wii U and the Switch, which I think is baloney. I think Wii U is 8th generation, and then Switch is 9th generation. It just came out real early. And then Switch 2 came out late for a Switch, but early for the next generation. So that's why I think they're kind of making up for it. So Switch 2 came out last year, and then the Xbox Helix, whatever the fuck they're going to call it, is going to come out this year, and then next year is PS6. So right now we're like at the very beginning of the 10th generation of consoles. Nintendo's already out, Xbox is coming out next, and then after that is PlayStation. And those will be the consoles for like the next 10 years.
Yay.
Yay.
Alright, it's 3:14 a.m. for me.
Yay.
Yay! Oh boy, 3 a.m. I'll either sleep or do something, I bet.
Awesome. Did you already submit your audio, whatever, your recording?
No, because I haven't finished it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We get there when we get there.
You
yeah.
mean, like everything?
Alright. Sorry, what?
What do you mean by finish it?
You mean like the audio for Squishy?
Yeah.
I said I wasn't done with it. I have like the very end and the space battle.
Gotcha. Will you submit it today?
Probably.
Okay, sounds good.
Today as in this night, or today as in when daytime?
Well, daytime, because I want to start, like, I'm already past what you've already recorded for me. So, like, when I wake up, I want to make sure that, like, I can edit your audio. So,
Okay.
if you don't think you'll have it ready by then, I would say maybe just submit what you have, rest your voice, and then just finish it, like, tomorrow or something, just so I can, like, you know, continue editing, so I don't have to wait for the voice.
Yeah. I'll probably do that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okie doke. Alright, hypothetical stream viewers, thank you for hypothetically viewing my hypothetical stream. I hope you have a hypothetically good hypothetical day. Bye!
Yay. Did you do the, how many times you're going to be wrong today? Dib doesn't have a Irkin spaceship. I would have remembered.
I think I did when we originally changed the line, but, like, I'll forget. I might have forgotten. I'll double check.
You didn't do that today?
I think I might have when we had originally changed the line.
Oh.
I was like, okay, I'll just put the line now.
One? No, you didn't. It wasn't in the original recording.
I mean, like, after that.
I know, I'm... I'm asking, did you record that today?
Not today, but
Okay.
I think...
Then it was not in the one before. I checked.
But no, I think I converted that one to audio, I sent it to you, and I think then we changed the line, and then I recorded it.
Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't know you ever recorded it.
Maybe I forgot. I don't know. I'll check.
Okay. If you could send me that before you go to bed, that'd be great.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Nighty night.
Alright, good night. Thanks for playing and hanging out and whatnot.
Of course. Bye-bye.
Night.
Bye-bye. I love my girlfriend.
I love you too.
I love my girlfriend so much.
I love you so much.
I'm gonna marry you.
Yes, please.
Yay! So much pink. Well, did you learn anything from my history lesson?
Yeah.
Yay! What did you learn? What stood out to you?
A lot of things.
Okay, what's one?
Well, it's not really. It wasn't really like a lesson, but like the thing where Sony was like talking about like you can give games to other people and like it'll still work, like you don't need whatever that. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need
that.
an online connection.
Mhm.
Yeah, they got up on stage and said that. That was a big deal.
I feel so bad for like not understanding what Nightbat's talking about like 95% of the time, but it's okay.
Is it like an animation thing?
Yeah.
I think I knew enough about animation, and then like when I met all these guys, I'm like, okay, I clearly don't. I don't even fully know what sprites are.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm guessing that sprites are like individual frames of a character that you can like
I googled
make
it
the
actually.
animation repeat. Oh, what is it? What does Google say?
It's a sprite animation is a 2D animation technique where a character or object, a sprite, is animated by rapidly displaying a sequence of images known as a sprite sheet in a grid or layout. This method creates motion by changing the displayed sprite frame commonly used in 2D video games for character actions like walking, jumping, or idle poses.
Yay! My assumption was correct. Awesome. Yeah, I had no idea that was called a sprite. I didn't know that there was a name for that. But that's cool. Good, because I used the word sprite today, and I wasn't even sure that I used it correctly. Because I was like, make sprites for Control Brain Johnny, and like I think that's correct.
Yeah, because Nightbat sent her segment, said she's waiting on the acceptance speech. Updated the intro and replaced I want my slaw with scared of beans because I feel like that one's slightly more iconic.
I disagree,
also I wanted...
but okay.
Yeah, I know, I disagree too. Also, I wanted to get folks' opinions. Should I make new sprites for this segment? In my eyes, I feel like new sprites will give this section a bit of a leg to stand on its own, but these could take a day's work, and I volunteered to do CBJ's Control Brain Johnny
I'd
sprites.
rather not have her do it unless she has plenty of time after she's done everything else. Also, I want my slot is way funnier and more iconic. Sacrifice. Even ask Zeno. I bet Zeno would be like, oh yeah, definitely I want my slot. I think Zeno thinks that's like the funniest thing in the whole show. If nothing else, Chickenfoot gave us the I want my slaw guy.
I know, I'm like... I know the reference for Scared of Beans, but it's like, that's not funny. Like...
Yeah, I think it's just... We think it's funny because it's a reference we know, and we just like to all reference a thing we know. But like, the I want my slaw guy is relatable to anyone who's worked in customer service before, not just Zim fans.
Yeah. think that's why Nightbat asked in the server, like, what are the best Zim memes that are, like, from official media? Was for that segment, but one person said the scared of beans. No one said I want my slaw, unfortunately. But yeah.
I know it's a meme that means.
Yeah, but I think it's funny.
It is.
It's funnier than scared of beans.
Yeah.
Again, made one controversial post and people were going at him. I'm like, oh.
Who?
What?
Who?
Duncan?
Duncan?
Yeah.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh. What do you say?
He said, yeah, I said it. I'd rather have Muslim neighbors than Christian or Jewish.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I mean, I guess, but like.
Someone said, wow, what a racist comment.
I don't know
I
if
don't
it's
care
technically
what.
racism, but like
It's not.
I do think it's
not.
It's definitely prejudice, like for sure. Like, is he allowed to have that opinion? Totally, for the same reason that you're allowed to be racist, or just be prejudiced in general. But yeah, I mean, sure, he's allowed to do that. But you know, if he's gonna say that, well, he's gonna get the consequences of people's thoughts about that. So, honestly, I do feel like that is a little deserved.
I didn't say that it wasn't deserved, but
I know. I'm just saying my opinion.
yeah. Yeah, someone's like, what a racist comment. I don't care what religion or lack of religion my neighbors are, as long as they're nice people. I have Christian and Jewish neighbors, and they're all wonderful people. Your statement is not coming from a good place.
Yeah.
Someone said, I'm Christian converting to Judaism. I thought we were friends.
Oh my god. It really is like me saying I would rather have a black neighbor than like a white neighbor, because like the chances of them being Republican is like way lower, kind of a thing. It's like, okay, but like it's still fucked up to say that. So whatever. You know, nobody's perfect, but I think that he'll one day he'll be like, yeah, that was a bad take,
So I'm back. I'm reading that post again that I talked about with the student film person.
Mm-hmm.
Someone commented, so as an employee, the site rep makes an additional $400 a day for doing their job.
Yes.
Nice racket. And then someone replied, they're not doing their job that day. They're simply making sure you don't die, which is their job.
That is my job. $400 would be nice if I was paid that, but I'm not. For 8 hours, no. I'm paid. What am I paid right now? I'm paid $18 an hour there. So no, for 8 hours, I would not be making $400. Absolutely not.
It is a public area and it is unconstitutional to prohibit video in any public area. Get a lawyer and sue them.
True.
Bro, if he's complaining about paying $1,300 to film, what makes you think he has money to sue them? Like,
I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about if they're talking about a public area. If they're just, if they want to film a public area, just do it.
they said that they're not allowed to film in the metro, like in the train.
Is that not public property? Is it private property?
I don't know.
If it's private, then yeah, that makes sense. That is where the line is like legally drawn.
It says filming with a bus inside a train or controlling the movements of a train is not allowed. Metro also prohibits filming active trains and metro.
That is. Did you Google that?
No, this is from the post.
Oh, so
This is what it says.
Gotcha. So I guess the question we should ask Google is Metro private or public? Because there are public spaces that will like say they have rules against filming, but those rules are actually unconstitutional. You could still film there.
Yeah. Metro systems such as the Los Angeles County Metro are public agencies.
Yeah, so they might have a rule that says that, but legally, like, if you did it, even if you got in trouble, you could even get arrested, but then, like, when it comes to court, they'd just be like, it's freedom of speech. Like, you absolutely cannot arrest somebody over this. Like, it's bullshit. And then the police officer will get in trouble for arresting you over that. So, as long as you film it and you have evidence of it. But, yeah, no, you could, if it's public, 100% you could absolutely film it. It's private, it's a different story. But yeah, if you're saying it's public, it's public. There is another thing though that's like, is it not a patent, but it's like a thing you need like permission to like have some kind of significant amount of equipment in one place. Forget what it's called. Registered? I don't know.
I want my slaws back.
Yay! Yeah, it's a good meme.
She said, also, you might be right on the sprites part. I think I was just worried if it would be seen as lazy. Until I remembered that plenty of people just make one series of sprites and just stick with those since they take a while.
Forever, yeah.
Besides, I hate to admit it, but the pilot provided in my secret weapon link is slightly out of sync, and it bothered me a bit. Thanks for the critique, though.
Well, I don't know what that's referring to, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Are you talking about beans?
I don't know.
Is that what she's saying? The pilot what?
The pilot provided in my secret weapon link. I don't know what that means.
My secret. Genuinely don't know what she's talking about.
Same.
Maybe the secret weapon is the name of a torrent website that she got the pilot from, and she's saying that the pilot that was provided on there wasn't synced properly, so the beans thing wouldn't have come out correct, which, okay, but you could just resync it, but whatever.
This is a meme on Instagram where it's like a job posting, and it says qualifications, high school or equivalent required, autism 1 year required, and the caption is finally employed.
Yay. when you come visit, is there any stuff that you want to bring to prepare for your move? So that way, when you actually move, you have to bring less stuff.
I have to think about it.
Okay.
Oh, so the secret weapon thing is a Google Drive folder that the Invader Punchi server provided for everyone. Folder contains all the episodes, including the pilot and the film. That link has been providing me with great footage for not only AMVs, but also these segments. I call this my secret weapon, since not too many folks know about it.
Okay. I think that's a little too piracy for my comfort to promote, but that's okay. Whatever, whatever they want to do. I don't, yeah, that's a little too, piracy for me. We have to be anti-piracy as a server, just in general.
Yes.
We can't promote it because then we get shut down, and that's not what we're looking to do.
Isn't the Invader Punchi server reanimated, which we are also kind of in charge of?
Yeah, but we're not promoting it.
True. Okay.
It's not ours. It's Max's Google Drive or whatever. But honestly, I feel like Xeno's Swollen Eyeball Studies, which is considered fair use, you can absolutely use as reference material. You don't need to pirate the show to do that. We have now made a version where you can study the show frame by frame. That is under fair use. That is a long flamingo neck.
I know.
Oh, it's so funny. Alright, everyone, will all hail the mighty flamingo.
Instead of turkey neck, we have flamingo neck.
Yes, no turkey neck today. It's all flamingo neck. And all hail the almighty tallest. So we're gonna call that a Minecraft today. Did you guys enjoy watching me make pink blocks? Yes, you did. Anyways, that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much.